Hey English learners! Are you ready to sound more like a native English speaker? In today's video, we're diving into 50 of the most commonly used English phrases you'll hear every single day. Whether you're traveling, chatting with friends, or just watching your favorite shows, these phrases are everywhere. So grab your notebook, get comfy, and let's level up your English, one phrase at a time. Let's get started with section 1. First phrase, how's it going? Meaning, a casual way to ask, how are you? Example, hey Sam, how's it going? Not bad. Just finished work. Second phrase, what's up? Meaning, very informal greeting like, how are you? Or, what are you doing? Example, what's up guys? Just hanging out. You. Third phrase, long time no see. Meaning, said when you meet someone after a long time. Example, long time no see. How have you been? I moved to London last year. Fourth phrase, how have you been? Meaning, asking how someone's life has been lately. Example, how have you been since graduation? Got married and started a business. Fifth phrase, nice to meet you. Meaning, a polite phrase when meeting someone for the first time. Example, this is my colleague Mark. Nice to meet you, Mark. Section 2. Asking for help and opinions. Sixth phrase, can you help me with this? Meaning, asking someone politely for assistance. Example, can you help me with this printer? It's jammed. Sure, let me take a look. Seventh phrase, what do you think? Meaning, asking for someone's opinion. Example, I'm redecorating my room. What do you think of this color? Love it. Very calming. Eighth phrase, could you repeat that please? Meaning, polite way to ask someone to say something again. Example, the Wi-Fi password is capital M, 7, Apple, star. Sorry, could you repeat that slowly? Ninth phrase, I'm not sure, let me check. Meaning, you don't know the answer, but you'll find out. Example, is the pharmacy open 24 hours? I'm not sure, let me check their website. 10th phrase, do you have a minute? Meaning, asking if someone is available to talk. Example, do you have a minute? I need your advice on something. Of course. What's up? Section 3. Agreeing and disagreeing. 11th phrase, that's a great idea. Meaning, strongly agreeing with someone's suggestion. Example, let's have a beach party this weekend. That's a great idea. 12th phrase, I totally agree. Meaning, full agreement with someone. Example, remote work saves so much time. I totally agree. No more traffic jams. 13th phrase, I'm not so sure about that. Meaning, polite way to disagree. Example, sushi is overrated. I'm not so sure about that. 14th phrase, let's agree to disagree. Meaning, used when two people can't agree and want to move on. Example, Android is better than iPhone. Let's agree to disagree. 15th phrase, you're absolutely right. Meaning, confirming someone's opinion strongly. Example, we should arrive early to get good seats. You're absolutely right. 16th phrase, I'm so excited. Meaning, you're really looking forward to something. Example, we're going to Hawaii next month. I'm so excited. 17th phrase, that's frustrating. Meaning, feeling annoyed or upset. Example, my package got delayed again. That's frustrating. 18th phrase, I'm really sorry to hear that. Meaning, expressing sympathy. Example, my dog passed away last night. I'm really sorry to hear that. 19th phrase, that's amazing. Meaning, something is very impressive or surprising. Example, I got accepted to Harvard. That's amazing. Congratulations. 20th phrase, I can't believe it. Meaning, expressing shock or disbelief. Example, did you hear? Paul and Emily are getting divorced. I can't believe it. Section 5. Daily life phrases. 21st phrase, where is the nearest? Meaning, asking for a location nearby. Example, where is the nearest coffee shop? There's a Starbucks around the corner. 22nd phrase, how much does this cost? Meaning, asking for a price. Example, how much does this necklace cost? It's $45 plus tax. 23rd phrase, I'll take this. Meaning, saying you want to buy something. Example, would you like the blue or black backpack? I'll take the black one. 24th phrase, can I have the bill, please? Meaning, asking for the check in a restaurant. Example, can I have the bill, please? Certainly, here you go. 25th phrase, what time is it? Meaning, asking for the current time. Example, what time is it? My phone died. It's 2:45. Section 6, Phone and Digital Communication, 26 fares, can I call you back later? Meaning, politely asking to return the call at another time. Example, I'm in a meeting. Can I call you back in 30? Sure, no problem. 27th phrase, I'll text you the details. Meaning, you'll send the information via message. Example, what's the restaurant address? I'll text you the details now. 28th phrase, sorry, wrong number. Meaning, you've called or messaged the wrong person. Example, is this Dr. Smith? Sorry, wrong number. 29th phrase, let me check my calendar. Meaning, you need to verify your schedule before giving an answer. Example, free for lunch Thursday? Let me check my calendar. 30th phrase, are you free tomorrow? Meaning, asking if someone is available the next day. Example, are you free tomorrow to review the project? After 3 p.m. works. Section 7, Travel and Directions, 31st phrase, how do I get to the? Meaning, asking for directions to a place. Example, tourist, how do I get to the museum from here? Local, take the Green Line subway. 32nd phrase, is it far from here? Meaning, asking about the distance from your current location. Example, is the airport far? About 20 minutes by taxi. 33rd phrase, can you show me on the map? Meaning, asking someone to point out a location. Example, I can't find the cafe. Can you show me? Here it is on Google Maps. 34th phrase, I'm lost. Meaning, you don't know where you are or how to get to your destination. Example, I'm lost. Is this the right way to Central Park? You're going the wrong way. 35th phrase, which bus goes to? Meaning, asking for the correct bus route. Example, which bus goes to downtown? Number 38, but check the app for delays. Section 8, Workplace English, 36th phrase, let's schedule a meeting. Meaning, proposing to set a time to talk. Example, manager, let's schedule a meeting about Q3 goals. Employee, how about next Tuesday? 37th phrase, I'll get back to you soon. Meaning, you'll respond after checking or thinking about it. Example, do you have the sales data? I'll get back to you by end of day tomorrow. 38th phrase, could you send me the details? Meaning, asking for more specific information. Example, the conference sounds interesting. Could you send me the registration details? 39th phrase, I need more time. Meaning, you're not ready and need a deadline extension. Example, is the report ready? I need 2 more days to finalize it. 40th phrase, great job. Meaning, praising someone for their good work. Example, boss, great job on the presentation. Team, thanks. We worked hard on it. Section 9, Social and Invitations, 41st phrase, want to hang out? Meaning, asking someone to spend time together casually. Example, want to hang out after class? Sure. Let's get bubble tea. 42nd phrase, are you coming to the party? Meaning, asking if someone will attend an event. Example, are you coming to Jake's birthday? Wouldn't miss it. Bringing cookies. 43rd phrase, let's grab coffee. Meaning, suggesting to meet and talk casually. Example, haven't seen you in ages. Let's grab coffee. Name the time and place. 44th phrase, thanks for inviting me. Meaning, expressing gratitude for being included. Example, so glad you came to my art show. Thanks for inviting me. Loved your work. 45th phrase, maybe next time. meaning politely refusing or postponing an invitation. Example, come clubbing with us tonight. Maybe next time. I have an early meeting. 46th phrase, no way, meaning showing surprise or disbelief. Example, I met Beyoncé at the mall. No way. Did you get a photo? 47th phrase, seriously, meaning expressing shock, doubt, or sarcasm. Example, our teacher canceled the test. Seriously? Best news ever. 48th phrase, that's awesome, meaning something is great, impressive, or exciting. Example, I got the scholarship. That's awesome. Congrats. 49th phrase, I have no idea, meaning you don't know the answer at all. Example, why is the Wi-Fi not working? I have no idea. Try resetting it. 50th phrase, sounds good, meaning you agree with a suggestion or plan. Example, let's meet at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Sounds good. See you then. Thanks for watching English Fluency Strategies, where every video brings you one step closer to confidence and fluency. If you found these phrases helpful, don't forget to like the video, leave a comment with your favorite phrase, and subscribe for more powerful strategies every week. Your fluency journey matters, and we're in this together. See you in the next video, and until then, keep speaking, keep growing. See you in the next video.